All right, today we're talking about the concept of mistakes, and more specifically, how do we know when we've made a mistake? So here I have this problem, 3/4 minus 1/3, and if I subtract straight across, 3 minus 1 is 2, 4 minus 3 is 1, I get the fraction 2/1. However, I made a mistake in how I solved this. But how do I know I made a mistake? It would be nice to know how I made a mistake. So let's look at that. So I got 2/1. Well, 2/1 I know is equal to just 2 wholes because any fraction where the denominator is 1 is equivalent to just whatever the top number is. So 2/1 is just 2. Now, if we think back to the original problem, 3/4 minus 1/3, I'm going to visualize this. So 3/4 is right here. There's 3 out of 4 total. And here's my 1/3. So if I took 1/3 out of 3/4, this is the difference that would be left over in 3/4. Now, 3/4 is still not equal to 1, and 1/3 is not equal to 1. And I'm taking 1/3 out of a number, out of a fraction that's less than 1. If I take something out of a fraction less than 1, how do I end up with an answer that's bigger than 1, 2? It just doesn't work that way. So what I have to remember is that I don't just subtract straight across. I have to first get equivalent, I have to first change these denominators into a least common denominator and then create equivalent fractions from that LCD. So that's how I know I made a mistake there, because my answer is much larger than what I should have. Here's another example. 3/4 plus 3/4, and I got 6/8. So again, I'm adding across. 3 plus 3 is 6, 4 plus 4 is 8. However, I made a mistake here as well. Well, how do I know? Let's take a look. So 6/8, which was my answer, is less than 1 because any fraction where the numerator is smaller than the denominator is equal to less than 1. 8/8 is equal to 1, which means 6 out of 8 is less than 1. Well, if we think back to the original problem, which said 3/4 plus 3/4, here's 3/4 on a number line. And you can see it's pretty close to 1 whole right here. If I tried to add this 3/4 to itself, I tried to take this and double it, well, you can see I'm going to cross over 1. But as we said, my answer, 6/8, that's less than 1. So how could I get 3/4 plus itself, 3/4, as a fraction less than 1? Well, if we think back to the original problem, we made a mistake here. We are supposed to add straight across, however, we're not supposed to add the denominators. This denominator should not be 8. It should stay 4. We don't change the denominator once they're the same. And so this would become 6/4, which is greater than 1 because the numerator is bigger than the denominator. And so that would make sense because if I doubled 3/4, I would get a number greater than 1.